Never play fair.
How you use your Q is very important. You want to try to hit as much minions as possible while poking your opponent. If you can shove them in, they might just use their own mana to farm. If you have TP, you can take advantage of this. You're pretty much attacking their mana pool or their health bar, maybe both. If they get too low, they can get solo killed or easily ganked with Lissandra's setup. Or if they run out of mana, you can just TP back and now you have priority in lane. Usually they'll try to recall, so go and delay them. Lissandra's E reaches pretty far. Try to lock them in lane or force them to miss a bunch of minions, extending your priority in lane. As they fall too far behind, you can freeze and poke them, or roam and shove. Or even shove and poke them as there's nowhere to roam to. After 6, it's often an easy kill if you get a gank, so let your jungle know. Be sure to layer your CC effectively and watch the timer tick down to do so. Don't think of Lissandra as an ult bot. While there are plenty of situations where you do want to ult to pick someone out, there are plenty of situations where you want to ult yourself. I recommend setting a different button to self-ult. A lot of Lissandra players seem to have this mapped to T, but I use 5. You can use whatever works for you. You will need to react to things by ulting yourself. Some self-ults would be difficult to not misclick without a button set to ult yourself. Here I'm between 3 people. Very easy to misclick. Don't be afraid to ult yourself. Ulting yourself is faster than ulting an opponent. When you do ult an opponent, remember you can buffer ult by inputting it before you take your E. This will let you ult as you appear even if you're CC'd almost instantly or your opponent tries to dash away. This also works with Flash. Lissandra takes a lot of decision making. You need to decide when to engage, who you're ulting, the opponent, or yourself. She can make some nasty flash plays, or pretty much nothing. It's tempting to hard engage and instantly ult, but sometimes you need to hold on to it. Lissandra ult heals you more while you're low. Since your E is slow and telegraphed, you can use it to scare opponents away into each other. These two want to stay away from the claw, but by doing so, they stand right next to each other. If you take TP, she can pull off some nasty flank.
But even for them, with all the tier 2s available on the side of 100 Thieves, if you get ace in the middle of the map, it's something that matters. Speaking of getting ace in the middle of the map, Rookie's able to find the flank, comes in behind, Crutch getting it.
Lissandra passive is interesting and you should pay attention and be aware of it. You don't need an assist and a takedown, you just need to be near. Lissandra E is a giant slow blink and you can take some weird paths with it. Here are some spots you can take. These are actually very useful and do come up kinda often, or they come up as often as you can take advantage of it. You can E into Hex Flash without cancelling it. It's kinda cheesy, but I don't think it's all that bad. I just wish it wasn't next to free boots and stopwatch. Otherwise this could be really good. Lissandra takes raptors easily. You can kite from one side to the other with E, and even root them. Take raptors. Reactivating E earlier in a dangerous situation is important. You can't take it while you're CC'd, so you might want to take the claw earlier than usual. If someone is chasing you, you can E away, walk up to them, W, then take the E. It's actually useful pretty often. Be sure you're using your Qs between invulnerabilities to maximize your damage. Level 1 start Q. You can start W with Aftershock. Level 2 get W or E. Level 3 you can get a second point in Q or your third ability. After you max Q, then you can choose to max W or E. A second point into Q, level 3, lets you shove more effectively. Using E to shove would use too much mana. W max gives you a longer route, but E max gives you better wave clear and a much shorter cooldown on your engage and escape. Runes and build can change over time. Go to u.gg and see what people are taking. Or you can look up high elo players on op.gg. Right now there's a whole bunch of different setups on Lissandra. I'm still trying stuff out, but I think my favorite page might look something like this. I prefer TP over Ignite. Most people take TP. Absolute Focus and the cooldown Lesser Rune scales better than the opposite, Transcendence and Adaptive Force. Just look how much AP you get with Absolute Focus versus Adaptive Force, and you still get 10 CR either way, and you even have some before level 10. I think Protobell first might be better than Ludens, but it's really reliant on having blue, and my junglers don't give me blue, so Ludens it is. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.